Wait. And you can see me. We're live.
As you can see, we spared no expense for the technical portion of the show.
What did it say?
Oh, 2 chicks in a chat. Welcome. Artwork by.
It's her
me.
artwork. Fancy artwork.
Oh yeah, I gotta work on that a little bit.
No, it looks good.
You like it? I like, and you know what? I like the blue bonnets at the top. See, Texas blue bonnet.
Texas bluebonnet.
Yeah. There's not a lot of those right now.
And the yellow rose of Texas, is it?
Mm-hmm. And then a purple one for Cam because Cam likes purple.
Hello, Helen. Hello.
Hi, Helen. Chit chat chicks.
I like that.
Oh, we gotta get. There's some tongue twisters. We gotta be careful. I'm telling you. She said.
No telling what I will end up saying.
She said something not nice a while ago. You do like purple, right? I mean, like I had this guess that maybe you liked purple.
Oh, it just fell in place that way.
You don't really like purple?
Sure.
Oh, what's your favorite color? Oh my God! I put her on the spot with what's your favorite color? Oh, hi, Scott.
Oh, hey, Scott. What you doing? What you doing during the day? Aren't you out shopping? Hello, Connie.
Hi, Connie. Probably.
Scott, what did you put in there? 2 squares? Are we square?
Golly.
What is that? Hello, Connie.
I'm sure it was supposed to be something flattering. No good compliment goes unpunished, apparently.
Is it loud? Can y'all hear us over the fan? Because, it's hot over here in Texas. Oh, you're driving.
It's going to Joyzy.
I was just going to say, I can't believe you're not out thrifting, shopping, doing your thing.
Okay, so what is your favorite color?
At the moment?
Oh my gosh, you're one of those.
At the moment, it is green, yellow, and orange.
My favorite child is the one that I'm talking to at that moment.
That's a good one. That is so true. Or maybe not. I don't know. It don't have to be, I guess.
I always tell my kids, you're my favorite, but don't tell your brothers and sisters. But I told all of them that, so.
I would say, okay.
Oh,
I was just worried about the fan being loud, but, it's cooler with it on.
There's a fan over here blowing breeze on me, and then Tammy's got one down there aimed.
It's on the other side of the table.
Cooling her off under the table, let's put it that way.
Hey, Beth.
Hi, Beth. How are you feeling? I hope things are going well for you. We missed you at Round Top.
Yeah. Well, what's 2 chicks in a chat about?
What is 2 chicks in a chat about? This.
We had talked about doing this a long time ago.
Right after we first met.
Right after, yeah. So it's been a year waiting.
Yeah.
I was waiting on Martha. Martha said she was waiting on me.
And I almost didn't even get to come because Gary called and he was like, okay, well, I got a Raycon coming and you're going to have to sign that and I might have to have documents. Can you do that on the phone? I'm like, no, I haven't saved it on my phone. Damn you. You got to show me how to put things in a file so that I can access them and do that stuff from my phone for him when I need to.
I think, if I know what you're talking about.
Oh, my Lord, Beth broke her ankle.
What? Weren't you just in the hospital fixing something? A knee? Didn't you just have knee replacement the last time we talked to you?
Oh, Helen. 81 degrees.
Connie enjoys your videos, Scott. Put more of the new house. He will. That's gonna be good content as a
work in progress.
And turning it to his original state, or the state he wants it to be, the years he wants it to be.
I know, I'm enjoying it. It's a beautiful house.
80, yes. I think it is. It's 80 right here.
Is it 80 degrees?
Yeah, that's what it says on my computer down here.
Oh my gosh. Let's see if
Helen's says 81.
Agrees. Oh, but mine says 81, so.
I have to go next door to pull out my Christmas stuff. And it's all packed up in my closet of my sewing room. And I was getting hot. I made it I got a boxes sitting on my porch over there at the shop, and a couple of boxes on my front porch at the front door. And she walks up and calls me. There's some Santas out here.
I
I'm
thought
fixing
maybe
to
she
take.
was getting rid of them. There was an elf and a Russian and, you know, a bunch of good vintage Santas in there.
Don't
so.
you touch my Santas.
Well, look, he was just left willy-nilly all outside. So,
Yeah, so they haven't made it in the house yet. I ain't worried. Nobody comes around here.
well, apparently
11 in
somebody
circles.
did.
Well, I was expecting you. It's 67 over there, and it might rain.
No, a minute of rain. That sounds like, you know, rains and it's
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
Descriptive.
I would like it to be 60 something here.
I know. I'd like it to snow here
Well,
for
well.
Christmas. Can we have snow
Oh,
for
47.
Christmas?
Now we're getting lower. Connie's 47.
Hey, okay. Maybe that'll rub off on us. My hubby wouldn't be happy, but
Yeah,
I like it.
I would get more work done if it's a little colder. I can last longer, not get hot and want to.
Yeah, but then it gets too cold in the studios, and then that's not fun either.
No,
Because I usually go in there barefoot, and my feet start freezing.
but don't go barefooted.
I don't like to wear my house shoes up and down stairs. I'm afraid of falling. I'm old. Everybody in the family has fallen on the stairs from the dining room into the living room.
I've had fallen on my butt carrying a baby down my stairs on the porch.
But you didn't drop the baby.
I didn't drop the baby. But I hurt my tailbone for lasted 3 or 4 months.
I fell down the stairs in Vegas and didn't drop my cigarette or my drink.
Save the drink.
I was laying there going, oh, I had a broken ankle. Broke my ankle.
Oh my.
But I had my drink. Let's see. Missed Round Top and seeing everyone. So sad I didn't get to meet Katie, Dee, Vinny. I was hoping to get my knee replaced. I just lost enough to make the doctor happy.
Oh, you didn't get your knee replaced? I was
No.
hoping to get my knee replaced.
And then said she broke her ankle. That's what happens when you lose weight and start feeling fleet of foot, and you're not really. I know how that feels.
Are y'all done with the Christmas shopping? What is this, the 6th or weekend December? You done? You started?
I feel done, but
I feel done and I'm not even started.
I've only, well, now I take it back. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 5 presents under the tree. 5 presents under the tree, and then I've got 3 presents in a box to be mailed to Washington that's waiting for other people to stick stuff in so I can mail it to Washington for my son and my daughter.
Well, you're way ahead of me. I'm all about trying to make something for Christmas. I always try to make something every year. Except for the boys. They're the worst. They're the hardest to do for me.
Yeah, they don't just really take to homemade.
If they were all into vintage like I am, oh my God, they would have a glorious Christmas.
Hey, I'm giving vintage.
Well,
I'm
it would
giving,
be so much easier.
even my boys have got used stuff. Secondhand.
We're
gently
saving.
pre-owned.
We got to save the stuff. Save the
Hey,
landfill.
I found things that were still in the original boxes that one of them even had a piece of Christmas paper on it with the tape. You know, it had never come out of the box. So I'm regifting it.
I was going to say, they also call that regifting, but usually it's your gift that you regift, right?
Well, I bought it, so
Yeah.
it was mine. Now I'm going to regift it.
No, not even close. I still, and I told David last night, you know, Mr. Scrooge, I told him last night, I still got to get all my Christmas stuff out. I'm looking at the living room trying to decide where I'm going to put it. And he goes, now see, isn't it a hassle? Isn't it a hassle? You make the glorious holidays a hassle.
He is hereby restricted from looking at any of the holiday decorations. He may not enjoy them.
No, right.
And that hassle of a Christmas dinner, he needs to just not partake
Oh, and
in.
you know, his hassle of a Christmas dinner, he would cater it, not do it all.
Well, we do like to get pumpkins.
Yeah. Like, instead of all the cooking that you have to do, especially when you got one oven and everything's got to go in the oven.
Well, honestly, I have anxiety over presents.
Hmm.
You know, getting something people like, and the cost.
And the cost.
I have
Yes.
major anxiety this year over the cost because everything is so
So
expensive
expensive.
this year.
Even for the little kids, what they really would want is expensive, you know. And I say I got to leave the expensive stuff up to the parents to get, you know. Let me get the smalls and the handmade stuff. But back to that is it's a matter of, you know, boys making handmade stuff for the boys is because I appreciated getting. I appreciate it now more so now that I look back. I'm happy to have handmade stuff for my grandmother.
I prefer
Mhm,
personally
mhm.
handmade
Yeah.
things that people have made for me.
And even if I were to do it for like my nieces and nephews, their for them and their spouses, is putting a little gift basket together. You're still buying
Oh my
smalls,
gosh,
but you're putting it together. I love those.
I love those. They feel so special,
Yeah,
and everything in them just feels elevated. It's I don't care if it's three kinds of goldfish and some cellophane with a ribbon. That
yeah,
makes the goldfish
exactly.
more
It
special.
does. And
And where are we today? It doesn't look familiar. Beth says.
oh,
Yeah, Beth says it doesn't look familiar.
where you been, girl? Where you been? This is my YouTube room.
This is Tammy's house. I came to Tammy's house.
When's the last time you've been with us live? I've been in here for a while, right? It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, I can remember you being over there though too.
Okay, so I started out here when my daughter moved. Used to have been, I was in the kitchen, right? That's when my daughter lived here. She's been gone over a year and a half.
She's on her second apartment.
Yeah. So she's been gone a while, and I moved into her room. This is her old bedroom, and she had cut out a wall between the two bedrooms and made a walk-in closet. It worked perfect for me. Now that's my storage room, my inventory room on that side, and so then my kids had moved in for a little while. The one that the house burnt, they moved in, so I got pushed into my inventory room for a little while. I went from the kitchen to here to the inventory room back to here. We're back to here now because the kids moved out to a bigger house.
But occasionally she's in the toy room.
Occasionally.
But
I
look,
was, yeah, I was.
I'm sitting here looking, and Skyland does some really good trim and finish work. Considering she opened it up and made
she wanted it. I told her she had to pay for it. So she paid
who
for
did
it.
the work?
Some guys that we got a guy and he got a bunch of guys.
Oh.
So basically.
She knows a guy.
So I had to look for a new guy though because he's not around no more.
Oh. I hear they send out by the Lowe's early in the morning to go and get guys.
Yeah, this is I'm gonna call it my YouTube room. I would love. I have my external my she shed, my add-on, whatever you want to call it out there. No, it's that one back there.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Not the building.
No,
okay.
That's my sewing room over there, and my salon is next door. And then right here on the back of my house, we started to add on a huge room for a family room that never got done.
House.
Never got done. And that is a big part of my inventory room. And I would love, if I'm not going to have it for a family room, finish it out so I could have my YouTube out there, my shipping station, my everything, where I'm all in one room.
What would you do with this room if you had all this stuff out there?
It'd be come back to a guest room, I guess.
Yeah, but that just leaves a space for a child to come home and live.
And that's what David says.
You never do that. Once they leave, you turn their room into something else so they don't come back. You want them to be uncomfortable on the air mattress, not have a whole room.
Right.
And walk-in closet.
The toy room was the last one you remember?
Well, this is just for Christmas. It's a wall hanging topiary, trash-tastic.
And it's Martha's.
Christmas. It's not. I have, okay. That friend that you have to be careful what you say about, oh, I like that, because otherwise they're giving it to you and stuff like that. That's her. I have to be careful what I say that I like, because then if I want to buy it, she's like, oh, I got to sell it to her for less than I paid for it. So I'm not buying anything from him anymore unless it's on a live sale.
No.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm. Sure. Did you get that? The house isn't finished, and again, my kids moved out of here because it was so crowded. The when school started, the little ones were sleeping in the living room on an air mattress, and it just, it just wasn't real feasible.
It was okay for summer camping.
Yeah, but his dad's family owns a lot of red houses. They had offered him a house right after this one burned. He's like, no, I'm going to stay here at mom's and work on that house. Well, he thought he'd have it done in 3 months. People, it burned. I mean, it was the roof was still there and 4 walls were still up, but the rest of it, it was had to be gutted. So so he thought he'd get it done in 4 months pretty much by himself, working 1 day a week basically on it. And it was just getting an overtold. I think it took a lot on him, and so
mentally,
as well,
yes, as physically.
So, and he works outside, rain, heat, winter, whatever. He works outside. They don't have indoor. He does windshields, and they work under a leaning to basically. So he's always outdoors. But so he took up his his dad's family on getting one of the rent houses, which needed a little bit of work to it, but nothing compared to what this has. And that's where they're at now, for now, until we get this one finished. And my dad's supposed to be coming down and
I know he's been working a lot of hours trying for Christmas and stuff. So I think he's been working overtime and stuff.
Yes, yes.
So
but
he really hasn't even had any time.
He still only has 1 day a week that he's off. So he's probably kind of
tired. Well,
yeah, and he's probably like, he's going to take his time now, but. We're waiting for my dad. Once my dad gets here.
Oh, your dad will be right on.
Yeah, because my dad knows that kind of work.
Well, your dad kind of built those things.
Yes, and my son don't know that kind of stuff. But he figured it out. A lot of it. The only thing we couldn't do was the roof, and we ended up hiring somebody for that. And I think that took every bit of our last of our money. So now we're just paying as we go.
But everything's dried in, so everything's safe. Nothing's going ruining.
That's why we needed that roof done immediately. So yeah.
So I mean, he can wait on it because the fact that it's dried in, it's contained. So,
and it's more peaceful all the way around. Well, you remember if y'all came to my live sales when they were here, we were having bad internet.
Sorry, I'm expecting a phone call.
We were having bad internet and everything because everybody was on Wi-Fi. We had to go in there and tell them you can't be online right now because we're having a show. So, so it's better. Yes, it was very mentally exhausting. I can't wait for my dad. My dad lives in Louisiana, and we're waiting for him to come back this way too. I don't know exactly when, but he's supposed to be moving back to Texas, but we'll see. And that will be great if he does. I do kind of miss my toy room though.
I'm back.
But I want to make some stuff for the grandkids, and I have my 4 girls. No, is it 3 girls? I don't even know how many kids I got. 3 granddaughters, and 3 boys, but one's a newborn pretty much. But I want to take a book and make for all the girls and make it into a purse. Has anybody tried that?
I've never even seen it.
You never even seen it?
I've never even seen it.
Okay, so this is going to be...
You going to do a video on it?
I should, huh? I don't know what I'm doing to do a video.
Well, you take a camera and...
But no. I don't know what I'm doing to be making one to be able to... Because I will sound stupid. Oh, let's try this. Well, I don't know if this is going to work, y'all. So, but that's what it's going to be like.
I mean, have you got a pattern to follow? Have you seen one, or are you just creating this yourself?
And I'm YouTubing it. If I don't know it, I YouTube it.
So does it do you remove the spine and then make a bottom? And
that's what I was just thinking. This one, usually if you have a thick book, the thick part of the book is going to be your spine. Well, now this one's not thick enough, so I'm going to have to remove this spine and make it a purse like this, where I put fabric on the sides here. And a cardboard bottom.
Well, if you did it this way,
I can do it that way.
And put a bottom on it like this. and then go up the sides and have the purse
Yes.
open at this side.
And
The
a lot of
widest
them
one.
are sideways, but I'm kind of,
You
I
wanna
don't
do it
see
this
it.
way,
Yeah,
like
see-
one of these
yeah, longer purse.
instead of one of these.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I'd like them better like this, the width of it, but I like this because of the words being up
Well,
and
it's kind
down.
of like sewing the liner for your cards.
Yes,
So
Yes,
you're gonna make
exactly.
that look lovely.
exactly.
So you got all the books for it,
No,
or
I want to find the Night Before Christmas because one of my granddaughters is very into that. Nobody's into Raggedy Ann like me, but it would be my first trial one, and
Well, you
I'll
make
just
that one
keep
for
it.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just keep it because I have multiple books. I'm collecting this series of books like this. It's a little what do you call them? Charlie Brown had a set, and there's encyclopedia sets for children where there's multiple.
Yeah.
Like this is book number 20.
Usually call it a set.
Just a set.
You know, volume, maybe
Yeah.
volume so and so.
A learning library. I have 3 of these book number 20s. So
Oh well, then you can afford to.
yeah, I can afford to do.
To jack one up.
Yeah. And I'll probably use
But what do you do with the pages?
I will save it and
Ephemera.
use it for ephemera or something. Not that I do much with ephemera right now, but
Well, you're gonna have to if you're gonna have extra loose book pages.
yeah. So I mean, I have lots of ephemera, but that's what I'm going to try. So, and then this I have done.
Now, what is that? What did you do that?
I did this. I go and
That
get
is so
denim
cute.
jackets, and with all the fabric I have, I decorate them up.
Oh my gosh, Terry!
I
you
could
are
have room to do
so
more here. So I
awesome.
have this. You can put it anywhere, anyhow you want it. I mean, the only thing that's more difficult about this is getting into the pockets when there's pockets.
Look at that. She just follows the line of the jacket. Ooh,
And then,
show them the back.
and I've done it different ways. So if you follow me on, what is it, Tam Tam's Creation on Instagram, and I have it on Facebook as well. I always post all of my work.
My daughter would have loved that.
I
Her
just like
grandma
that, so
always
cute.
made her things. You should make her jean jackets with. She would take doilies
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
and put them on the back of the jean jacket.
Yeah, I've
And
seen
put
that.
glitter and stuff on them.
So when we went to the market this week, past weekend, Beth, what was that market called?
I don't know. It was a Christmas craft market of some sort. It was at Fort Bend County
Yeah.
Fairgrounds.
So it was a craft show, gift show kind of thing. There were a lot of crafts there. People's work, you know, out of wood, denim. There's shirts and stuff, and people handmade clothes for little children.
I bought an apron from a group who supports girls in Ghana. They send them to, they have a school there, and they even house some of them. They teach the girls how to become seamstresses, and when they graduate, they each get a sewing machine so they can go out and become seamstresses. So they help support and fund the school by making different items. One of them was aprons. So I got this, you should have brought it. This beautiful apron lined with a flour sack.
It was her color scheme.
Yeah, very, very mod green and blue. It was lovely. It only cost me $22. It was worth every penny. Plus, it helped them out.
Yeah. It was, it was really cute. It had the feed sack. The only thing she commented, you could see the printing on the feed sack.
But it was backwards. It was facing, the wrong side of it. They turned it around.
Where you saw you could still see the print, but it was faded light.
Yeah, so the writing would be where you could read it.
Yeah.
And then Beth said then it would have been reversible too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So that would have been good. They'll figure it out eventually on that one.
And food.
Oh my God, yes. People making their own food, cookies and little snacks, and
I had gingerbread, and I haven't had gingerbread in years. In fact, it has inspired me to make a gingerbread cake for my Christmas tea when I watch Call the Midwife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they release their first episode of the season is always a Christmas special that lasts like 2 hours.
I don't think I've seen one.
Oh,
Call the Midwife.
you're missing it. And so I always sit down with my pot of tea because they're British. So it started like in the 1950s. went through the 50s, and now they're into the 60s. So I
Oh,
sit and
so-
have my tea and some sort of treat while I watch the Christmas episode on Christmas
Okay.
Day.
so they're going through the years.
It's about midwives in the East End of London, and so it shows how it was. They have technical advisors, and it's very well written. And they go out and deliver babies, and they go through all the issues of the period, of unwed mothers and the thalidomide scandals and all that sort of thing. And yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I turned my daughter onto it. Now she's a devoted Call the Midwife fan.
Oh, okay. What is that on?
Here you see it on the PBS stations, I believe.
What?
I watch it on cable, so I don't know.
It sounds like it might be depressing too.
No, it is
No?
fun.
Okay.
Most of the midwives were nuns.
Oh,
Carmelite nuns, I believe they were. Were they Carmelites? No, they're not Carmelites. They're a different one. Their order is different. So these nurses would come to train to be midwives and stay there. I always call it a nunnery, and I know that's not right.
Nunnery. A nunnery.
Yeah, they go and stay at the nunnery and learn to be midwife. Look, Beth knows it. She says, "Best
show."
Yes.
That David was watching Dances with Wolves last night, and I'm like, I'm starting to watch it, and it's just a little depressing.
Yeah.
I don't like watching sad shows. I might watch it once, but I do not watch them again.
It would be cool if they made second part to that, because there was another book.
Oh, was there?
Yes. There was another book about what happened to them after they left the rest of the tribe.
I'm surprised they didn't. Eventually somebody will, though.
And their children.
Mm.
Let's just say it's sad.
Yeah, see, I don't like watching those. I started watching a little bit of it, and he had already been watching it, and I was like, no, I can't do this. I got stuff to do anyways.
Oh, come on. Kevin Costner. Butt shot. Okay? Worth it. All right?
Just one butt shot.
Makes the whole movie. They could have done, the whole trailer could have been just said, Kevin Costner, butt shot. That's all you need.
All right. I still need ideas to craft something up. She loves the drama.
You just love drama. Coco Journal.
That was a cute book, and that is one of my favorite Walt Disney movie. Is it Walt Disney, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite cartoons because I love what it stands for. Because I'm a big person on pictures, and I have my grandmother, my great grandmother, and I have, I think, 3 generations up in my house, and I always, when my kids, every now and then, I make them, like, I'll point out the picture. Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? And they're like, they never met him. Heck, some of them I've never met. So, but I want them to be aware when they see the picture of who that is. But I do that to them a lot. Now I'm doing it to my grandkids. So, and they're still trying to grasp that their daddy is my son, so they're still trying to grasp that part.
Well, you don't look old enough to be a grandma. So.
And then that who my dad is, who, that they do know, trying to grasp that, and grammar, which, so they're trying to get that understanding the genealogy. I mean, the generation part of it. So it's kind of hard when I point out pictures to tell them that they just know grandma. Oh, that's your grandma? I thought grandma was your grandma. They're just.
Well, you want them to remember their ancestors.
Oh, yes, exactly. And the Coco is a big, thing of that, putting your pictures on the veranda. Got to remember them, or they're not going to be able to keep walking in the lovely lights of leaves up there.
Well, it was funny because there was this movie with Shirley Temple when she got a little bit older at the end of her acting career as a young girl, called Bluebird of Happiness. And in it, they went searching for the Bluebird of Happiness, and they came upon this cabin. It was their grandparents' house, and our grandparents are passed. And they went in their grandmother and grandfather when they're doing stuff, and they said, "Oh no! Anytime you think of us, we're here." So whenever you think of saying that, whenever you think of your people that have departed, they come to life wherever they're at and are able to do things because you are thinking of them. You're keeping them alive in your memory.
Right.
Which is what the deal with Coco was. That on Muerto de los Santos or what, I don't know, something like
Don't
that.
get me to remember names.
Day of the Dead.
I forget
Halloween.
hers.
That's why they would picnic in the cemetery with their loved ones, because their loved ones, they couldn't see them, but they were all up and, you know, being remembered and walking
So I
around.
wonder if they actually ever do that anywhere. Is
I
that
don't
a thing?
know.
Or it's just
be.
a cartoon? Yeah.
It must be, or they
I've
wouldn't have
never
done it.
heard of it around here, so I've never.
Oh wait, you've not been to the cemetery? Okay, because when we go to put the flowers on my father-in-law's grave on his birthday and Father's Day.
So not necessarily the Day of the Dead day.
No,
you know,
they do that. You'll look over and they've got their ice chests, their lawn chairs are set up, they're eating, the kids are running around. I've never gone on Halloween.
Well, I don't have family.
Full. I don't know.
I technically don't have family buried.
Muertos. Thank you, Helen.
I don't have family buried around here, so all of ours are far away.
Well, all of mine except for my father-in-law is too. That's where my mother-in-law will be as well. But I loved the movie because the little boy looked just like my grandson. I wanted to buy him a mariachi costume and make him wear it for Halloween.
Right?
He wouldn't do it. That little stinker.
That's funny.
You know, he's Hispanic and everything.
Right.
He's got the ears and he's so darling. I just want to squish his little face like that because I love him so much.
It is like that in Mexico. Well, they're the ones that are very, you know, I've seen.
They're very Mexican in Mexico.
No. Okay, so, let's see. My ex-husband, who is Hispanic, the three boys' dad, they were raised. I know, I'm trying to get this right. They were raised that the firstborn son was named after dad, exactly, and then the next any sons after that would get their mother's as a middle name would get their mother's maiden name, but the first son would get his dad's first, middle, and last name, which he also got the middle name from his mother or his dad, whatever, if he was firstborn or secondborn.
So his feminine middle name would be for his paternal grandmother.
Except for the firstborn.
But
the firstborn always gets dad's, which could have came from either way.
But if dad was a second son and had that, that feminine paternal, then it could be like that.
That's what I'm saying. It depends if he was firstborn or not. But I thought that was weird at first before I got into genealogy. Now I so wish I would have named all of my children my maiden name as their middle name. Because doing genealogy, you know, why should we get ditched? You know, we lose our names, you know, unless you hyphenate it.
People.
But I didn't know that either at the time. I wasn't doing that.
Hey, Dave's here. Dave, where's Dave, man?
So he's at work.
Dave's not here.
But I wish I would have done that. Skyline says when she gets married, she is going to hyphenate her name. But all my boys are like, I don't want your middle name as my middle name. You know, I mean, your last name is my middle name.
What is your maiden name?
Sprouse.
Sprouse is your maiden name. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I have you as Sprouse in my phone.
Well, that's what I am on Facebook. I use my maiden name as my last name because, you know, you're keeping up with school friends back then, you know.
Not me. I keep mine my married name. I don't want nobody to find me. I'm one of those lost and found ones, you know, but I'm not found.
Now I wish I were lost.
Okay. Yeah. See?
I'm ready to be lost. So, but yeah, I think it's cool that way the way his family did it and kept. Now, if you ask the boys, they just use the initial. Why they're ashamed of it, I don't know. They're just not. They don't use their middle name. They just use the first initial, and that's all they say.
My son is using my computer to order his Christmas stuff, and he keeps going, don't look at the stuff I deleted. Don't look in your Amazon account. Don't look where I've, searched things. I'm like, I'm not looking. I don't shake presents anymore.
I don't shake presents anymore.
I know what I'm getting anyway.
That's funny.
It's house shoes.
So you did look.
No, that's what he always buys me. That's what I want.
Uh-huh.
I always need new house shoes at Christmas.
That's funny because my dad, every year for Christmas, my dad always bought his dad a pair of boots. Every year.
My
Always
son
a
goes,
pair of boots.
what do you want for Christmas? What size? What style? I said, house shoes,
About
rubber sole.
15
I
years
don't care what
later,
color.
my grandfather starts laughing. He opens it and he just laughs. Later they ask him, what were you laughing at? Well, I only got about 20 pair in the closet right now.
Well, hey, I wear my house shoes all
Yeah,
day
house shoes
long.
you can wear out. Yes, I do too.
In fact, sometimes I go through 2 pair of house shoes a year
Mm-hmm.
because I don't go around barefoot.
I don't either. I
my
have
house
to have my
on.
shoes on.
Only time I take my house shoes off now is when I'm going to go down the steps into the living room.
Well, you got to have those grippy ones too.
Well, they are, but you can only tighten your toes so hard in your house shoe to keep it from sliding off when you're going up and down a stair.
Well, I didn't mention your family, David, because I know y'all's family didn't do it. David just got Junior.
Junior. Let's start calling Dave Junior. Junior. Shh, I'll feed you later.
Junior?
No, my stomach's growling. And it's so loud. It's embarrassing.
I didn't hear it.
You've been around me, though, when my stomach has growled like that and heard it. You just don't remember. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, my tummy can growl in front of her because she. Wait. Yes, I have actual work. Dave, we got a list for you when you get home, honey.
Yeah.
So you ain't done.
There's actual work here to be done. He just don't do it.
Trust me, because
he's talking a good game, though. He's talking a good game for the week before Christmas.
He's like
the week before Christmas, when we should be
warrior.
having people over, he thinks he's gonna get something done. He's gonna start it and get it done. We'll see.
Who are we having over, and what are we doing? And am I invited?
I have my Christmas gathering with my kids and stuff on Christmas Eve.
Are you doing a ball again?
I don't know. I need to get on it if I am, though. I don't know if my nieces and them are coming. That's usually when I do it, is when I have all of them and their spouses.
Well, then just do a white elephant.
Well, we are. We will do the,
presents.
we're going to do the white elephant regardless, just with my kids, to make it easier. So they don't have to oh, what does that person want? No. Just do a white elephant. And, but I don't know if I always have my nieces and nephews come for our Christmas Eve because their mother was in Canada. But now she's back. So now I don't know what they're doing, or when are they gathering with her? So I only made sure they all came here because otherwise they'd be by themselves. I don't know how we're planning our Christmas Eve now.
You're so lucky to have that fun family gathering.
And I used to think my house was so big
since we've had that kind of gathering because all the kids are big now.
Yeah.
We don't have any of the little kids
it gets
anymore.
packed because, I have 5 children, which all but one has 2 don't have a significant other. And then they've had kids. And then my sister has 4 children and then their kids, and they're all have a significant other, I think, except for one. But so the house gets very crowded. I used to think I had a big house. Not no more. That's why we were adding on that big room in the back.
We got to the point where we were sitting in these little cliques going, who is that?
So you did have big gatherings.
Yeah, but that's why I was with her because, I'm talking about a close family, it's big, but everybody, that's my niece, that's her kids, or that's my cousin, that's my mother-in-law,
it was
brother-in-law,
just me and my nieces and nephews.
But then they all start getting spouses and boyfriends and girlfriends and having kids, and those kids are getting big and having kids.
Oh yeah, and you're like,
sit over there and go, who is that, and what are they wearing? They're in their pajamas. They're 20. So
we did have a pajama party one year for Christmas Eve, and then we also done it.
Everybody's doing it,
and then mostly only girls participate mostly. And then we had ugly sweater contest.
Hi, Jeannie. Jeannie's here.
Oh, hey, Jeannie.
I think we did ugly sweaters one year. But we're older than you. I'm talking about in the 80s. We had some really fun Christmas at my same. And back then we were still having, my mom was alive, so we were having a mom's. I'd have one at Gary's mom's on Christmas Eve, and then we'd have my mom's a couple of days before that, and all the big family there. You know, getting the toys, the games,
Our
food.
big Christmas was always traveling to Monahan's.
No, everybody's
And we
dead.
Christmas Eve, yeah. We did Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve with my mom, because both of my parents are both from Monahan's, and Christmas Eve with my dad's side and Christmas Day with my mom's side.
It is very, very hard, and you will find this out. I'm sorry, but when those kids start, there's going to come a point where they've just got things to do.
Oh yeah, they're already doing that
And
when
it's
it
hard
comes
to
to
get
grammar, you know.
See,
So yeah.
at my house, it's like this year. Okay, nobody's going to be at my house for Christmas except my husband and I.
Well, Christmas Day we're not doing
Wait,
anything.
one of my sons will be there, but my other son lives in Washington, and my other son who lives with us with his girlfriend is going to California for Christmas. So we're not even having Christmas until the 27th. We're going to hold it until they come back, and then we're going to have Christmas. But it's very hard to try to be festive and put up decorations.
Okay, you're going to get on David's wagon. Jump over here with me then.
I
want to.
But it sometimes it makes me feel very sad.
Yes.
Because it bittersweet.
And it is hard when they live far away.
Yes, it's bittersweet.
And she's got two that live away, right? Just two?
Yes,
yeah.
My other daughter
two live here, two live San Antonio and Washington.
And so they don't,
okay, but all five of mine live here. All five of mine live here, and it's hard to get all five of them in one location at one time.
Well, that's just pitiful.
Very.
That's
and I think
pitiful.
And you know, and I feel like this, y'all. If you have boys, you usually lose them to the other side, and your girls usually stick with their mom, right?
That's the way it's supposed to go. A son's a son till he takes a wife, but a daughter's a daughter the rest of her life.
Right. Okay. So and so once they start getting married, and I can't make my boys understand, I have more people here. So far, who they're with, it's not a big family. You know, they don't have multiple siblings like they do, like we do.
Their spouses
don't have their spouses don't have multiple siblings. It should be easier, you know. Y'all got to make sure you can get together with me with all your siblings. You know, it's hard because this one got to work. Okay, let's not even mention how everybody's work schedule is different. Because, like I said, one son only off on Wednesdays. Now, granted, they are all off on holidays except for Landon. He's a cop. If Christmas fell during the week, he's still scheduled to work. So, so there you go.
Come on, Sunday Christmas.
Yeah, it's always but baby works. Well, no, they'll be closed because they're retail.
They'll be off for Christmas.
That's kind of a retail thing. So I know I'm pitiful. It's so busy. So I compromise. We used to start doing.
Compromise.
I do the compromising. We even started doing our Thanksgiving because I'll be darned, I'm making Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day and everybody already ate with somebody else and I'm doing dinner and nobody's going to eat all that food I just cooked. No. So either I would do it the next day on Friday. I'd have my Thanksgiving on Friday. Then it got to where, see, my birthday, David's birthday, and our anniversary is all in the month of November. So we're just going to take a trip. So I would do maybe Thanksgiving a week in advance with them if I was going to, if we're going to do that. Like this Thanksgiving, we just went to Grammars. Y'all on your own.
We should start taking a cruise for yours and David's birthday.
And anniversary.
My
birthday might fall on a Tuesday. Our anniversary falls on the next Tuesday.
I'm just inviting me and Gary along on y'all's anniversary trip. That's because we'll just ditch me.
David's been wanting to do a cruise too. I won't do a cruise until they get this COVID situation settled. Because I'm a cruise planner. I was a cruise planner too. I'm so over it right now because there was just too many ups and downs. Schedules were, got to unschedule them.
Just hang out on deck where there's lots of fresh air.
Yeah. So anyways.
Yeah. Hold your breath till you get to your cabin.
I got my cousin into it now. She's doing it. I always told her, girl, you know more than I do. Why aren't you being the cruise planner? Instead of scheduling it with me, let me schedule it with you.
What has Tammy not done?
That is a question.
Oh, Beth, yes, I want to do an Alaskan cruise. That is the one that I
Yes.
want to do.
Let's all go do one together.
We should plan a resellers cruise.
That's fun. Actually taking a break and not thrifting.
We could find something to thrift no matter where we go. I mean, because if no matter where we go, there's stuff we could bring back
Mm-hmm.
to sell
Mm-hmm.
or to collect.
Or to collect. Depends if you're me or not.
Who wants to go to Ireland as a reseller? There's some good stuff over there. Old world.
I just want to go to
vintage
Ireland.
antiques.
That would be that would be a pain to come back with. Believe me, just going from Philly and putting it on an airplane is a pain in the butt.
Well, what you do is you pack less clothes and you bring your stuff back in your suitcase.
I'm gonna wear the same outfit every day so I can bring back more stuff.
Well, you know, when we go, we actually we multi-wear our stuff on these. Everybody does when they go on the tours to Ireland and stuff.
Beth just went on an Alaskan cruise. Sweet Treats and Pretties did.
And the gift shop on the ship sells extra suitcases. Yeah, but when you go to
well, what you do
Europe,
is get a smaller suitcase and pack it into a bigger suitcase, and
but
you
you
have one
gotta
whole.
say you have that much luggage going over. You're only allowed a certain amount of luggage on these tours when you put together
that's
a tour.
true.
Because you travel by coach, motor coach. Once you get there, and there has to be room for everybody's luggage on the motor coach. Well, when we went the first time, my sister bought swords for her boys in Scotland, and they shipped them home right there. She bought them there, and they handled the shipping and shipped it home. I don't know what she paid for it. So, Beth, you're up for an Ireland trip? Because I know a great tour company. Anybody who's interested in going on a tour to Ireland, just send me a message and we'll see how many people we got. We'll see what we can put together and when we can do it. It would be great. We would have so much fun to go and know everybody that's on the tour.
Okay, where? Washington?
I found no less than 8 thrift stores in Tacoma, Washington already. Let's go. He's ready. Okay, so we'll
coming from David, and he's the one. Look, can we just take a trip without going thrifting? And look at him.
Look, he wants to party. He likes when everybody comes. He likes to visit. So if he has to throw in a thrift store, give a dog a bone, okay?
Hey, you don't have to argue with me. My anniversary, I'm happy if he just takes me thrifting. That's my calm place. I just love looking. I just love it.
Oh, I agree.
And there's so many things when we went to Grammars and thrifted in my videos, like one just came out this morning. So many things that you want that, y'all, isn't my house looking like a museum?
It is. Hey, it's easy to buy. It's hard to sell.
Yeah.
Buying's the easy part. And we had a car lot that was the same thing. You'd go buy cars all day long. It's easy to buy them cars, Then you got to sell them.
Yeah.
And I am not a high pressure salesman. When people came on my car lot, I'd just sit in the office and watch them. And they'd come in. Oh, you want these keys? Okay, I just need a copy of your driver's license. Here you go. I read every inch of that contract to those people. Have you ever bought a car where the salesman sat there and read you the contract and told you what it meant?
Yeah, no.
That's me. So, if you want to go to Ireland or you want to go on an Alaskan cruise, let one of us know. We'll try to put something together. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
We'll plan it out in advance so you have plenty of time
to pay for it.
To pay for it and plan for it and be ready and be excited. And give everybody time to find out about it and decide to go.
Yeah, we'll have a new spot for a resellers meetup. Our YouTubers meetup.
We need to look. Maybe
not resellers, YouTubers.
One of those things up there somewhere, like when we go to Round Top, where they have them in Florida and the East Coast.
Oh, what like
Renegers or whatever it is. Round Top.
Why can't I say the name? Like a flea market of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah. So they may have something like that up there that would be good. I bet Bea and her sisters would want to go too.
Yep.
Katie,
I could think of quite
Katie
a few.
would want to go.
Yeah. So that would be fun.
Yeah.
We went from I don't even know where we went from.
We probably went from here and then to someplace.
No, all the stuff we chit chatting about.
Oh, I'm sorry. We ramble.
Yes.
There's a bunch of
There
squirrels
will never
running
be.
around our
Yeah,
room.
there will never be one topic ever. I couldn't imagine.
If you have something specific you would like us to discuss, please let us know in the comments.
That would be good. Send us because this is going to be literally two chicks in a chat and y'all.
So, I mean, a lot of it's going to be you guys eavesdropping on us having a conversation about something.
And then I'm catching the chat trying to.
But she doesn't have her glasses on.
Yeah.
Are you going to put that? Are you going to post that video?
Of which one?
Skyland. Tell them the story about Skyland.
Oh my God. Did I not already say that?
You only told Beth and Christina.
Well, can I remember? So Skyline came over one night washing her laundry because they were on a bull factor, whatever at their place. And
on a bull factor?
Bull in the water.
There's a bull in the water?
Bull in the water.
What is bull in the water?
Bull in the water.
Like they actually had a bull in some water.
No, where you put it on the stove and boil it.
Oh, boil some water. I thought you were saying bull in the water, and I thought it was like how the cow ate the cabbage. I thought it was one of those. You know, they were having some bull in the water. Okay,
that will be a good saying. I'm gonna write that one down.
Gotcha.
Bull in the water. It's a bull in the water. It's a discussion or something. Yeah.
Okay. So she had to come to her laundry here because they had a boil effect ban.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And words are hard, y'all.
Apparently.
She came on and she wanted her hair cut. She wants to get bangs, cut her hair in layers, and she wants her eyebrows done. So
Waxed.
I was gonna wax her eyebrows, and I should have known better because when I'm pulling away trying to see, because I can't see when I get close, it's getting to that point with me, and I'm not a regular at wearing glasses. So I did it. It was, yeah. I don't even know if I had the video. Did she send me the video?
We saw it at the market.
Okay, she did send it to me.
I think she needs to publish it, and you need to get Skyland's permission and put it on your channel as a short because it is freaking hilarious.
So I wax them just fine. You cannot push on the wax or it spreads, right? But I waxed them just fine the first time, but I left it wider right here on one of them. So I was going to go back in and take that little corner out, and again, I'm pulling away and trying to get exactly the corner of making it even, and I probably also pushed down on it and made the wax spread, or I just couldn't see what I was putting the wax on. I don't know. I did have some wine, but that's never affected me on doing hair or eyebrows because we used to play Bikino all the time, and I always cut after our parties, so the best haircut ever. But I think it was my eyes, not my drinking. And I only had I think maybe a glass, maybe 2 glasses before I did her eyebrows. I don't even know but I did have a glass of wine.
Okay, it's decided you have got to do a short with this.
And so I did it, and voila.
She's like this. She's like this.
Oh, let me see if I can find it.
You've got to put it on there. Okay, and this is why I haven't let Tammy cut my hair yet.
See, Helen knew what I was saying, bull in the water.
Other people heard bull in the water too. Wasn't just me. And I listen to you all the time, and I decode Tam Tam in text.
I heard bull in the water. Bull in the water.
You
I
ain't
still hear
lived
bull
until
in the
you
water.
tried to decode a talk to text from Tam Tam.
Oh my God, Siri just obviously don't understand me either because I'm very bad about talking into my phone to get a text out.
And she does not look.
And I don't
what
look.
the text said.
Ooh, I've sent some ugly messages to my daughter-in-law once. I died laughing because it would be the next time she does a reply, and then I say, "What did I say?" I died. It was one of them was so embarrassing. I can't even remember, but it was embarrassing. I don't know what it was trying to say, and she didn't say nothing about it. She just went on and started
Because
texting
she speaks
because she
him.
speaks me. So you read it and you see what it sounds like, what she was trying to say.
Mhm. Yeah, you just kind of tilt your head a little bit. And
Let me see if I can find it. Did I
Oh, my-
save it or did I? It'll be in our text messages.
back to the Christmas market that we were talking about earlier. If any of you have Christmas markets going on in your area, I urge you to go. Not only because I think you will have a really good time. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of beautiful items there, but it gives you an opportunity to shop small,
Mm-hmm.
buy gifts from
Yeah, because they're individuals, local crafters.
and-
Yeah.
So you're not paying big corporate salaries. You're actually helping someone else to pay for their Christmas, their child's college fund, their insurance, their
Mhm.
electric bill,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of stuff. So shop small whenever you can this year. Oh, bye, Beth. We're fixing to go too. We're only on for an hour. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Bye, Beth.
Hope you'll come back next week. Oh, we gonna do something tomorrow?
Oh,
Or we go with selling?
we're gonna do a sale. Finally gonna get Miss Martha back into selling. And that's at
3, right?
no 1.
1. Oh, it's at 1. I thought it was at 3. It's at 1.
Yeah, because I have one.
Oh,
at
that's
6:40.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll be doing a double sale on Wednesdays.
So we'll be here together
At 1.
on Wednesday, tomorrow.
And then I'll be here with David at 6.
So,
I'm gonna be doing a double sale.
well, this hour passed quickly.
It did.
Just a quick little hour chat, out of your day, and drop
So,
in and say hi.
I hope y'all start joining us on Tuesdays at 2
2 chicks,
Centrals.
Tuesday, 2 o'clock.
There you go. That was it. I think that's why we picked 2, huh?
Yeah.
So it'd be easy to remember that way.
Two chicks on it too.
2 what?
2 chicks on it too.
2 chicks on it.
On it too.
Oh, 2 chicks on it at 2.
Yeah, now she's going what? Bull in the water. What?
Gonna get that bull in the water. There was bull in the water.
I think there is some bull in the water around here.
So thanks for joining us, y'all. We'll go ahead and end this for today. And hopefully come back and see us tomorrow.
Chicks in a chat.